Hello everyone, welcome back to my Minecraft Forever world. Today we are going to be making a market over here in this empty area that I have cleared out conveniently. We don't have a huge area to work with, but I figure I can make them small enough to fit at least 8 or 9 in here. And we need to go shear some sheep and get wool in order to make the roofs for the market stalls. Hello, Mr. Sheep. Let me seal your fate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Or over here. Get as many as we can. I can't even... Okay, I'm frustrated now. I'm leaving. All I've been thinking about recently is the new Tron movie that's going to come out. If anyone else grew up on Tron, you're probably as excited as I am, and if you haven't heard of the new Tron movie that's coming out, go look up the trailer. It's absolutely sick. It used to be just blue and orange lights, but now they have red lights. It's like awesome. And that got me all nostalgic, so now I've been thinking about other things like How to Train Your Dragon or Ben 10 and stuff like that for like the past hour. I love Ben 10 specifically. I think that was like one of the first cartoons I ever watched. So this is so satisfying with the mod. Beautiful. But yeah, Ben 10, How to Train Your Dragon, Pokemon, all those things basically shaped my interests. Like, it got me interested in the whole, like, oh my gosh, this thing has, like, another form it can go to, and, like, then that got me into Dragon Ball and Naruto. I was really invested in the whole idea of having different forms and, like, evolving for some reason. So, I don't have any direction for this. Oh, I remember what I was going to get. I need to look for flowers to dye some of this wool a different color. Alright, so I'm just gonna start throwing stuff down and see what happens. I really don't know how I should go about this, but we're gonna just do something like this. Like this? Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Something like this. Here we go. We're starting something. Do I have a stone cutter with me? I was going to make some walls out of tuff. Hold on, let me go get this stone cutter. And yeah, I'm not really a small scale builds guy. Well, I guess I am because none of these builds are huge, but I'm not really a very small scale builds guy. What was I gonna do? I was grabbing the stone cutter. Duh. And so I was gonna do something like... Yep. And then we can cover it with this. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, isn't that just the most advanced thing you've ever seen? Cooking it up, maybe? Okay. I don't mind that. Y'all can roast me all you want. I don't care. That looks good to me. And boom, and boom, and then I'm gonna sleep before anything spawns. Tries to get me. And then I gotta put these posts down right here. I feel like it could have been one taller, but I kind of like that as it is. Something is missing. Just put a log down, sure. And then right here they can have their storage, where they put everything. Okay. More slabs for a little shelf. Like that. There we go. And now, in order to get item frames for this, I need to go kill some cows. Good thing I brought them over here. I originally did not have cows in my barn for the longest time. I was perpetually cowless. But we fixed it now. You're the only one who gave me leather. I have 2 pieces of leather. I really need... I have to have leather somewhere. There's no way. I, in fact, have no more leather. So, what's going to happen is... I'm going to... I feel like there should be like a sign hanging. Maybe it'll just be a sign. And then... I just have the middle one have an item frame. Alright, we have hanging signs now. I had a little bit of a dilemma. The editing might be weird because I kept retracing my steps, but hanging sign, and I think this market is going to be, hold on, let me check my notes. I said which one was going to be which. Alright, I have decided that this is going to be a bread shop, because it is going to be the one probably closest to the field over there, even though it's a little bit far. Alright, we have the bread shop right here, and I will just put a piece of bread in the item frame, because I need a place to put all of the wheat. So we're going to bring some of that over to here at the end of the video, if I can remember. But yeah, you know what? We'll make a little bit of a donation first. We will give you a singular bread. Nice. Okay. On to the next shop. So this one I'm gonna have a full shebang with the wall and fence set up. So I feel like this is gonna be like one of the fancier shops. So what should I put in here? I feel like this should be a weapon shop, because I'm gonna have to go get iron anyway. I don't know if it's weird to keep weapons in barrels, but I think I'm gonna keep the weapons in the barrels just because I don't really care that much. This was probably the least efficient way to do this, but can I? There we go. And I guess we'll just alternate like this. I'm really just copying and pasting because I have no experience with this kind of building. I really don't. So I'm going to go for the most basic setup humanly possible. What is more... You know, it might be a little bit expensive, but kind of want to... Wait, does that look weird? That looks a little... Yeah, that looks a little weird. I was going to do the whole trapdoor setup, but I think I'll just do the fence gate deal. I gotta cut this monstrosity down now. Yeah, this will be the weapon shop. That's how this is gonna be set up. And I need a hanging sign for the front. There we go. I fixed that sign. And fixed this sign. Alright, got a little armory in there. You know what we should do is... Here. We should edit this. Have weapons. And then this should be armor. And then we need to make some armor stands and put some armor on it. Beautiful. And then I'll go mining in a little bit to get some iron to actually put something on there, but it should do for now. Alright, new plan. I'm horrible at making these and I'm not really enjoying it, so I'm going to take inspiration from someone else. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to do this, that, and then I'm going to go down however many blocks it is. Probably 5. 5 in the middle, there we go. That, and like that. Actually, I need it to be this, facing outwards. Yeah, this is why I don't do builds like this, is because I hate doing it in survival because I have to gather all the resources and keep crafting and crafting, and bro, I'm not gonna lie, it gets so annoying. That, like that, and like that. Great, and it's raining. It would not be a ballad video without rain. It happens literally in every video. Have I even had a video where it hasn't been raining? I honestly love it though, but now we're in summer where I live and I don't have as much rain. So I'm a little bit sad, but it's okay. Alright, and then I gotta replicate this. Yeah, by the way guys, y'all can be completely honest in the comments with me. If my commentary is getting a little boring, just let me know. And I'm pretty sure I know how to fix that, but I just don't want to do it. I think the way to fix that is by getting more sleep. And the issue with how my schedule is I can't record when I want to because of outside forces. If I was able to record when I want to, I would be in a much better mood. That's why I feel like when I get to college, it'll be much better. I think I'm going to do a different color here. I think it'll be much better once I get to college, because I'll be able to kind of dictate my schedule to a degree. And I'll also be able to hopefully put out more videos, which seems counterintuitive because, like, I'm at college, so shouldn't I be putting out less videos? But no. Okay, well, yeah, I like this market stall a little better than those, but actually, I think I need to fix it with this. I think it's missing something here. Oh, first of all, it's missing a way to get in. Do that. Yeah, what I'm about to talk about, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite for saying this, and I really have no place to speak on this stuff, but sleep is so valuable, and I've come to realize that when I do, I don't want to use that actually. When I do get sleep, it helps me so much. Gives me way more energy, but I don't ever really utilize it like I should. And it helps with these videos a lot. Again, I get a little bit tired of, that's ironic, a little bit tired of going to sleep early sometimes. Need more barrels. But I'm sure if I just figured it out and stopped having revenge sleep procrastination, I don't know why I just made those instead of 2, that I would make these videos a lot better. Which again kind of has to do with my environment, I feel like. When I can dictate my entire schedule, I feel like it'll also make things much easier overall. I know this doesn't really match the tough, but it's close enough. And I'm gonna do... Wow, look at that. That's revolutionary. Buttons for detailing. Who would have ever thought of that in the history of Minecraft ever? Absolutely nobody. I'm just a pioneer. I also do realize that I don't utilize this very much. Guys, y'all gotta keep in mind, I have not been playing Minecraft in front of a camera, or for a camera, for very long. I have much more flow state whenever I play by myself. And for some reason, when I hit record, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I promise I'm not actually this bad. Y'all won't believe me, but I promise I'm not actually this bad. I just can't seem to think whenever I hit record. There we go. That should make a little more room for a path that can go this way once we do that. Okay, it's not much, but I think we just add one more. And we can change up the variety a little. Or should we add 2 more? I feel like we can add one more this direction and just squeeze it in and then add one small one over here. Okay, small one right here. I didn't even think about the fact that I can like cramp these in. But here we go. Speedrunning this one. Look at this. Absolutely phenomenal tactics here. And honestly, we have so many fences, I'm just gonna add some around here, except this is bothering me. Can't have that be connected. Just add a bunch of these. Okay, last one is gonna go right here. You can't even see this. Can't even see the colors on this one. Up. Only matters from the front. I don't feel like... Actually, I'm gonna end up making more trapdoors anyway, so... For this... Actually, here, let's alternate something. It looks stupid, but it's gonna have to do for now. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. Sometimes I do get a little burnt out like I am right now. At the beginning of the video, I wasn't necessarily burnt out, but now I am a little bit. And you are going to get all the transparency on this YouTube channel. So just want to let y'all know that's what's going on. But at the same time, I want to finish the video right now for y'all. So that's what I'm going to do. Just need to get a couple more trapdoors, probably more than that. Yeah, I don't want to ever withhold anything from you guys who are watching. So I'm not gonna, like, that's one reason I don't pretend to be super like, oh my gosh, we're playing Minecraft today. Like, I'm really not that excited. I love the game, but I'm not that excited where I'm gonna yell in your face all the time. Just not gonna happen. You're not gonna get that from me. But yeah, I don't want to be fake like all the other people. I'm a normal human. All of you. I have normal human issues and normal human tendencies, such as getting tired. I know, shocker, right? I don't know what this is going to be, so I'm going to come back and fill it in later. But, wow, this is completely wrong. Hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. And I forgot the barrels for this one, so here we go. Barrel, barrel. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Barrel, barrel. Alright, I'm just gonna add stone buttons onto everything to maybe make it look a little better. This is my best attempt at detailing the rest of this. I think part of the reason why I like doing the live stream so much is y'all being in the chat actually allows me to have things to talk about. Because I also don't have a face cam, so I can't like pretend, you know, some people say like, oh, pretend, like look at the camera and pretend you're talking to the camera. I don't even have a camera to pretend to talk to. I'm just like, what am I, talking to the screen? I don't know. But I honestly think that I'm gonna call it there, because yeah, I need to either finish this video another day or something. But yeah, we'll come back and do like a landscaping and like a path and stuff soon and make this feel like lively. I know these are kind of just sitting here right now, but we'll come back and do something else eventually. Hello everyone, Editor Ballad here. Just wanted to let y'all know that the rest of this video comes from one of our live streams, so I am going to be talking to chat and behaving a little bit differently in this one. I also may sound a little more energetic, which is good, but I hope y'all do enjoy regardless. Just wanted to clarify that. See y'all next time. Peace. Over here. Oh, I didn't mean to bone meal it yet, but that's fine, I guess. Let's just... more bone meal. Alright, and then I need to put the flowers in the actual flower shop. This is the flower shop, right? Yeah. Do all this, and then we'll put them in item frames eventually. And I need to go get more coarse dirt, because we're going to make more paths. Path will be much simpler. I think it's just going to be very sparse, actually. Something like that. And then we can come in and detail this. I don't really mind if this isn't the most polished thing ever. I want to get some structure down. Alright, a little path around the market. And I need more bone meal. Let me go see if I have any. My game absolutely just died there. Why did it do that? Ooh, I could connect this back up. I don't know. I actually want the market to be kind of its own little area. I was gonna connect that path back up, but I decided not to. That looks awesome, thank you. And I do have one more idea, actually. Gonna go grab some of this stone. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Try and do all this. Oh, I need walls is what I need. How am I gonna go about this? That looks horrible. Yeah, this should be... At least the walls should be tough. Maybe a slab? Yeah, that's not too bad. Kinda cooking something up? Maybe? I need a stair of some sort. There. One in front, and then we can replace this flower. No, button right there. And... no. Put it on this side. Can't really see it, but... not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Yeah, I'll take it. How would I do this to where you can see all the sides of it? Ooh, what if I did something like that? Wait a minute. Hold on, we might be onto something. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me do it. Yep. And then we also did one right here, maybe? Alright, I feel like this is kind of my best one, actually. And then I could add, buttons. Couple of these. Right there. Nice. Okay. I like that one. Probably the best. Add this bread to the bread shop. That. You know what? We'll stock the whole thing. Why not? Can always go get more for ourselves. Well, there is a bread shop. We have an armory. And this one I don't know what to do with yet. And this is going to be a steak shop. And then this is a flower shop, which I put some of the flowers in here. Probably organize these actually. Hold on. And put them in. Sure, why not? But yeah, those are all the shops we have. I don't know what to put in this shop. We probably will get villagers in here eventually for the ones that they apply to. But for right now, they're empty.